They're replaying the same section again.
All of them have been like congratulating
already
me. It's a
heard
huge
this.
influx of like new support, and it's overwhelming.
I have a few close friends, and you know they're just blown away. What is this? Like, is
Why
this what
would
you've
they
been
show
doing?
this
You know,
again?
Thankfully, they're very supportive. I think we have
They
a
can
really
just
good
have
roster.
Lupo
We've got some
sitting
really
there
good players.
talking.
You know, I think I put out a good first impression.
Play that every 15 minutes. Oh my god. I feel like they're missing a lawyer there, okay? They're missing that. They need something during the break, okay? They can't play the same sequence 15 times. Just pisses people off. Let's see. We will find something. Trust me. Can I spell? I can't spell. I can't write. Are they properly synced, both of them? I'm an analyst now. Dang. Let's see how Skype's doing. I know you can't call that endgame. Not yet. I don't know if I like the sound. We're about to find out. It's pretty loud. What are they doing? What? Eh? What? This game is really fun. That's not what I'm saying, but hello? They need a lawyer. That's what they need. Thank you, Nico Bar, for the 5 months. And thank you, Dan, for the 3 months. Welcome back. I see. 15 seconds, go! Probably Trigger, maybe. I mean, I can't tell you. Okay, I'm thinking of things we could do during this break. Honestly, like anything but this.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Fortnite World Cup. I'm Alex
I think
Golden
Loop and
Boy
Courage will be
Mendez.
commentating now.
I'm Zeke Mateus.
Because whenever Loop is on
Yes,
stage, he's not talking
for the
in the game.
distinction. Welcome, everybody. We're very
And vice versa.
excited that you're joining us here.
It's
Just
happening.
so everyone is aware as well, Dr. Lupo does, in fact, have a list of the people who left. And just so you know, you're on his list. So, sorry, guys. I tried to convince him.
He's coming.
Yeah, he's coming. He's coming. Did you keep track of the list?
There
Exactly.
you go.
There you go.
He's on his way to you right now.
I
I didn't
don't make the
leave. I
rules.
just casually
honestly
went
don't make the
somewhere else
rules.
for
You know,
action.
I feel bad for all you
Because
people.
I
But
was
anyway, let's
leaving.
move on with the show because that is
I would just, like,
that's the
open
world
paint
we live
and
in,
draw stuff.
obviously. So.
I'll
Zeke,
do that.
I know that we're getting
100%.
very close to the tail
Kovacs
end
during the
of
break.
Europe here.
Yeah,
Some
watch
great
my 90s,
matches.
man,
Get
watch
the opportunity
me.
to cast some of the
That's what I
best
would've done.
duos in European Fortnite, go toe-to-toe against
Just
one another.
saying.
Sometimes even in the same server. It was ridiculous.
They
Where
can
are we at
start
right now in the
now.
standings?
Well,
Go
Golden
ahead.
Boy, let's take a look together, see how
I
things
feel
are
like I
shaking out.
can't.
Right here at the top, Secret Mongo and
Yeah,
Atlantis
there we go.
Mitro. No surprise, all right? We've seen these guys compete a lot. These
The
guys
one thing
are
that I'm
one
a
of
little
the
bit-
most terrifying duos coming out of Europe, period,
Nice,
right?
fine,
Second place, we got
fine.
Benji Fishy and Mr. Savage. Very quickly,
I think
Benji,
Mongrel
I'm
and
very
Mitro
upset
was
that you have
A,
changed away from
But that
the
could have
fish
been because
sticks
they were.
skin. I
that
need
they
you to go
didn't play all
back
the
to your roots,
games.
okay? All right?
Are they going up there now?
Disappointing. Third place,
Very happy
Solary
for them.
Airwalks and Nikov. These guys are putting on such a dominant performance.
Which qualifies
Up in fourth,
harder,
you
the
got,
U or the N?
Trains
Well,
Seth and DRG.
does that feel like
in
a
fifth,
suitable
E11's
discussion?
Tachinkin and Stompy. In sixth,
To have?
Atlantis
I don't
Kedger
think
and
so.
SNG
Thank you, Hassel,
Tripper
for the 6 months.
and
For the new
I'm
sub badge.
sorry if I said that wrong.
I didn't have time, man.
You know, I'm trying. Seventh is Bjergs and Benji, both from
Let me
S
see.
Puma. In eighth, you got Vitality Keo and BTL's Hawkers. Ninth, you got Don't Be
I feel
Furious
we have two
and
bench.
4EXN. 10th
The
and
top 10.
Hoods.
Or top 20,
Lucy and
technically.
AZ.
As Curvo.
Thank you.
That's how I was saying.
That's how you said.
Once
But
again, if we mess up the names, you have all the permission in the
Please.
Yeah,
world
Benji
to
does play game really, really
There's a lot
nice.
of players.
It's like when everybody
there are
else
a lot of
freaking
new
out, you just
faces,
see
at
him
least
like
for myself. You can message
doing
both
everything
of us.
very,
just hit us
very
up on
nice.
Twitter.
Yeah, let us
Seriously,
know.
at Golden Boy, at Zigma's Prime. He's hard to pronounce.
People are already doing
we
it.
Won't get it wrong again. But seriously, guys, check out the points right now. 79, 40
Took a nap when you
eliminations coming out
stopped
for
for the
Mongrel and Neutral. This is
forest.
absolutely
No, it's
huge. The next
9:40
best team
p.m.
we've got here
You
is
took a
second,
nap?
Benji's Savage,
That's good
as
that you
well
took a
as
nap, don't
right
you
here,
retired.
you got Bjerg's and Benji.
I'm more interested in the fight for the bubble, right? Where we are right now, the
that's really warm.
fourth place
Let me turn
spot,
this
because
up.
that's it, right? Your fourth and fifth place spots. That's what
Off.
we would refer to as the bubble when it comes to talking
Oh.
about standings. And
The free
there is
placement average
not
much
that
more
much of a
insane. Yeah, I don't know how many
discrepancy
games they have
between those
left.
two places there.
5-hour naps,
So
that's more like
everyone's gonna be
actual
on the top
sleep.
of their game. It's going to be very intense. But Zeke, it has been very fun so far to catch all the European action. Oh boy, but this is
Oh, the
certainly
European
not going
action.
to end yet because we have more games that are coming up in a little bit. I believe
The
we have our
YouTube stream looks
casters
exactly like
standing
the
by,
Dutch one.
or the casters standing by. Do we have them? Oh, here they come! Here they come now! Okay, I like how Sundown just bunny hops
looks
in,
so angry
but then Jack
sometimes.
just walks in and just tries to look as swole as
The way
possible.
he
No, I
walks.
swear,
look?
that wasn't even the goal. I went to start walking and doing something
I'm
funny.
sorry. I actually thought you were
Where did
trying to
Lupa
look
go?
swole, so that just shows how swole you
Where
actually
did
are.
Lupa
Thank you so
go,
much. I
man?
appreciate that. I've been at the gym a week and a half, but folks, we're back. Thank you so much, Golden Boy and Zeke, two fantastic pals. But I'm excited for this one because while Dr. Lupo is handsome and knowledgeable about Fortnite, Sundown is basically a direct upgrade across the board.
Oh, don't even.
Look at those lovely
don't
locks.
even.
Known as one of the smartest men in the business. All things about the game and players. I'm going to be picking his brain in this one. So you want to hear more about these European players?
I mean, he's
I'm
a
going to
great
ask
guy,
some
man.
questions
What
here. The
can I
game's already. I'm already starting to walk.
I was just about to say, let's get right on into it because, like you
Let's
said,
do
we saw
this.
these standings. It's been nuts. Currently, our highest elim leader is Hexoria.
You know, there's a fun game, chat.
POE
It's called
sitting
guessing
at
what people
5.
have to do for money.
44 players remaining
This
in the
might be
server.
one of those things.
26 duos, so 8 solo riders
Please
out there.
see
And
message.
if
I
you
don't know,
are
Jamie.
just
I have no
joining
idea.
us, welcome. We are in the European region for the Fortnite World Cup Online Open
Ooh,
as a
nice
great
one.
heavy snipe there into the double pump coming out from
Man, heavy snipe
ATAA
just-
to pick up an elim there.
Disgusting.
But
Take
as
it
I was
out.
saying, we are in the Fortnite
Apple.
World Cup Online Open number 2, the first duo
I don't even want to
qualifiers.
guess
We've
the
already
site.
seen 2
I
duos
don't want
go
that.
through from Asia and Oceania, and we're looking to add 4 more coming out from Europe.
I'm not
right
sure
here,
Maximilian.
Jack.
I don't know
Absolutely,
if I'll
there
stream
again on the
it.
top right
I'll
is
probably like
how
just
many
let him better
qualifiers
watch
there
it.
are per region
Probably.
coming out today.
Hit my cans.
Europe, 4 spots, the most of any region, but Sundown, just to clarify
Oh
for
my
people at
God,
home,
they
that
look
doesn't
same.
mean that Epic Games likes Europe the
Wait,
most,
oh,
right? It just means
I was about to say,
it's
Comic got like
based
no
off what
HP. Why is he
exactly?
not sharing
It's
his
based
minis?
off of the server population
Share
size
because
and then
you
competitive
care.
participation. So trying to make sure we get an accurate representation
20-hour
for where
stream?
the players are located. Just
I
trying
don't
to
know
make
if I
sure
feel,
it's fair
I
and
feel
everyone
like
gets an
I got the
opportunity
energy
and
to
gets
do that.
a
I'm
chance
very
to be
sorry.
represented.
Perfect. You
Super
love to hear that,
sorry.
as it is the World Cup for a reason.
There's already been a lot of
Hopping
like
on
jump
over
scares
Comey
and stuff.
and T-Lac, who currently have 0 eliminations, but they're in the position that you love
you
to be in
eat
these moving
color
zones where you're
the
set
prime?
up early and able to just fire at
very
everyone
much.
who's running around from the
20.
biggest enemy of
I
all.
didn't say it.
The zone, pushing from the back. You see the Torque duo
Nope.
right there trying to scale the side of this mountain.
When David gets
Wonder if they know they have 2 players just behind them. As Comey continues to spray on through. Here's his teammate with a knock
Seriously,
on
don't see
one.
why people complain so much about heavy snipers. Like everyone wants.
I believe
every
the
gun to be
elimination
the
will
weakest
probably
it can
come
be,
on
and
through.
then they
Yes,
complain
there it
the gun
is.
is so weak.
As Mosey does get cut
Can
down.
you
It
stop
seemed like you
calling
were
me out,
surprised the
please,
player
and
didn't
thank you?
realize there's
Not
someone right next to
cool.
him.
I mean, you have to be aware of what walls you're owning, particularly when you
Alrighty.
get into these almost turtle-like situations when you
It
are
doesn't seem
in
to
the
be a lot of
1x1s
people
and you're
like
starting to
this one.
tunnel out.
Compared
If
to the
you
other
don't
ones
own a
we've
wall,
seen.
you need to make sure you at least have a ramp in the way or an edited cone in the way. So
Don't
there's
be
at
sorry
least
for not being
one
able to do
layer
10-hour
of
stream.
protection
I
there.
think the
'cause
longest stream I've
otherwise,
done
that
was
happens
15
right there and you get sent back
hours.
to the lobby.
In a row.
Absolutely, as we cycle towards the middle of the zone.
Which is not.
Zooer,
I know people
a
do
target of
longer,
many
but
as
it's
they've
just
got
like
the
I prefer
tallest
being able to stream
1x1
every day
tower
rather than
right
oh,
here.
let's stream for 24 hours and then I'm gone for 2
Ana
days.
and Noji.
So
Looks like it's time to build on out. The quick edit comes on in on the pyramid.
it's just one
Spray
delay.
towards
Let me
both
check.
players, but great reactions. Again, these are
Let's see.
the top players in this region. So if you miss that first bullet, I can almost guarantee you won't have a chance to get a
Like the
second one
double
down
of a
range.
yeah, but you usually.
Slowly floating
From what I know
towards
of
the
like super
zone.
long streams is that people
So they're going to
take
go ahead
off.
and set up on the low ground right near this next vent. And the vents, for really everyone in the lobby, it gives them a moment to kind of breathe a sigh of relief, right? for a lot of the players here because they have a free opportunity to
stream might be
rotate,
delayed.
reset
Let me see.
a
I
fight,
might swap it.
anything along those lines.
That's really what
Yeah,
they're
we're
looking
100%
for. It's
swapping.
a
Give me a
chance to
second.
not have to burn through those mats.
Whoever
You
said
could
YouTube had
potentially
to
go-
better stream, you're a liar, a thief, and a fraud. All of those things. All of them. That's what you are. Where's my sound?
And
Yes,
immediately
please, and thank
back
you.
to the RPG to the low ground.
Yeah, looking to try and hit one of those
Okay.
community launch
Thank you,
pads.
Rasmus, for the 5 months.
His teammate built and he almost knocked himself down. Luckily, the siphon coming through right before that happened. A little bit of a miscommunication from Young and Eric, but we are inside the top 15 now, so 3 placement points have been earned as we get into the final stages here.
And if you're
Hexoria.
a fan of competitive Fortnite, we've seen that happen many
I don't know about that.
times in previous competitions. It's an area of
WTF
duos
are
which
you doing?
completely
I'm just trying to get some
changes
quality
when
content
you go
here,
from
okay?
solos
Shush.
to duos. You have to have that coordination and synergy with your teammate. It's a big
It
reason why
happens.
people love to see.
And I think that there's
how
a lot of
people
people
can
that are playing
adapt
with,
from solos into duos.
or
Now,
duos
as
for,
we
like,
get down towards our
they
final
haven't done it for a
15
long time,
players,
and if that's
shots
the
coming in
case,
from
then-
Dizak's already 7 combined eliminations, making
And obviously
8 for
there's
this
gonna be-
duo. The
things happen,
50
chat.
health right there.
They have several
Poe
more
actually
weeks,
earned 50, or no, popped a med kit as well. So they'll be
about the
staying
RPG
alive
guy.
in this one.
Yeah,
Now
but I
9
assume everything
eliminations. How
happens
about
because of me,
10?
okay?
It's
I assume
Wares
that
now
everything has to do
knocked
with
the
me.
spray in the limb. Comes on
Nice.
in as more eliminations continue to light up the feed. Health
Okay, we
down
got
to
5
86.
people alive.
Unfortunately,
He's
no
alone.
shield, but they have made it to the top 5.
Yeah, into the top 5 now. Great work from the Hexoria duo. Unfortunately, NGL Poe
Edit it.
going to down there, but Dizak is looking for it, but he has no builds courage. Needs to find this player, but
Ooh,
Coleman
ay,
is
ay,
going to
ay,
pick
ay.
it up. So now it's a
I think it's-
2v1v1. You have
Oh,
Fnatic,
Eric is still sitting
and
on
Evade
top.
Young on the high ground. Flow in the mid target, knocking him down with the RPG.
Surprised actually.
Oh,
that
they
we're not
both
seeing,
have
Young
rockets.
potentially pop one of these balloons just to float a little bit higher with that RPG. Spray on down. Nothing as of yet. Maybe because they haven't used it too much. They don't want to risk anything right now. There we go. Finally,
the
balloons being
balloons.
popped. I think it's time for the airstrike.
All
being
right, it's the
called
last
in from
guy.
Eric, and here it comes. Shots going down
That's
range
the
from
nice-
the
that
sky.
was nice.
And there
Good
it
going.
is.
Wow, balloon
Congratulations to
strategy.
Young and Eric with the victory royale.
Why'd you shoot
right
him down,
there
make
as
him take
both
fall
players
damage?
Remain alive.
Neato.
And once they got that high ground, that's
Thank you,
all
Puda
their
man, for
build
the prime.
from earlier
Boom,
on.
boom,
The
boom.
balloon, though,
Thank you very much.
coming into play. Love to see that at the end, Sundown.
Yeah, it came up huge
I
because then
am
at
not
29 effective
sure.
HP,
I think
if
I'm-
you're ballooned up that far in the sky and your ally is down the low ground,
see
you're splitting the
anybody,
attention.
no.
One of you is going to get a free shot, but we're going to jump right on into the next match. Again, if you guys haven't watched the streams before or it's been a while since you've
Just
watched
remember, all these
Fortnite,
guys are playing
we've
native right now and
swapped
still
up
can
how
perform
we
at this
jump
level.
into these
Yeah.
broadcasts,
It's the
jumping
maze balls.
in to match 5 and
Imagine being
onward,
good at playing native.
getting into
I
the
can't
matches,
relate.
getting into the late game, seeing the rotations, and catching as
Oh my
much of
God.
the action
I didn't
as we
play.
can.
I don't play the duo.
Absolutely,
I
yes.
don't have
These late game storms, obviously, you
have a
see the
duo.
players who've made it to this point. 44 remaining in this game. A ton of assault rifle ammo for Villain. And for maybe someone at home that's looking to
I don't know.
get
The more I
into
see the
competitive
cat
Fortnite
skin, the less
Sundown,
I like it. I don't know.
it might not seem
can't
like
tell
that's something
you.
you typically would call out when there's so much else going on, but having
I think the games should
754
be
ammo,
done in like 13
that makes a
minutes.
big difference as they hit
Oh,
a great
what?
shot on the Perro from across the map, but what does it let you do when you have that much ammunition in your back
He's
pocket?
actually using a launch pad to
a big
push,
benefit
but
is your
it is
ability
with
to then
circles, so
pressure
I guess that
opponents,
makes sense.
particularly as you're rotating. You don't have to worry about conserving bullets for later. As they try and convert on this knock they got in the minigun, ends up
minigun
coming out. So
too?
this is
Are
what we're
you
talking about.
kidding
Knowing they have the
me?
resources, and he's going to
Feels
force the
bad.
emergency rift out from the opponent. So knowing that they had enough medium rifle,
Aw.
enough small ammo to then go over
Unfortunate.
there, use a launch pad, convert on the
Nix is
elimination.
sleeping. Both
You're
my
not worried.
cats are
If-
most
whereas
likely
if you have
sleeping.
60
I don't
medium
see
rifle,
why
maybe
any
you
of
don't
them
go
would
do
be
it, 'cause
up.
It takes you too long to end up pushing through the
Sleep
box
all the
and
time,
converting
dude.
on
They don't have
Yep.
time for anything else.
It's a great way to put it. You'll see it, especially coming into play late game. Love what I'm seeing right now from Sherman and Close. You see already 140 total builds possible for Sherman.
All right, they're sitting on the
They
bottom.
built
I mean,
out
they
quite a
pretty.
nice
I think
little
they got
total,
like
especially because they're
1.5-ish
pre-built
K
into the
mats.
zone. They were already here when it popped.
Not sure how much close got, but I guess
Almost want to see
around
if they
the same.
drop materials on their body and go back and grab
By
more.
the
Look, yeah,
spectating games
Max
we don't
again.
care about, not the games with all the
Yeah,
top
they can-
players.
They can expand that a little bit if they'd like to.
Yeah, they're gonna look to tunnel
can't
out
be
and
like
then
that.
keep like a little reservoir. I know
Yep.
if you're
Then they will get
familiar
shit.
with
Oh
Tifa
my
and Pokesy,
God,
they
why are we not seeing all the games? Why are we
ton
only
of that,
seeing games
where
from
they'll
people
build
that we
out-
know?
I know Zayt and Saf do it as well. They'll look to build
Yeah.
out a specific bridge or leave just a one little 1x1 where any of those excess materials are. But with the zone already being inside of it, they don't have to worry about it. They can also opt to build upwards and then just wait as we now jump on board with Meppy.
Meppy, I believe right near this edge of the zone, just peeking on out, has a good little sight line. Doyle, one shot coming out of the zone, and I believe Meppy just hit a snipe on the Skipter.
Everyone who
dropping them one
qualified
shot.
deserves their 5 minutes.
Did they get the knock, though, was the question.
I feel like in
think
general,
it
I
what
think it's
ended
very
up just
intriguing
getting
to see
straight
everybody that
converted
is
over
in,
because
not
he
just
is in the storm.
the
Yeah, he
people
will
that I
go down.
know.
Somebody else was able to pick that one up. Meppy going up
Oh, Meppy's
to the
alone.
2 elims as Gadris picks up NSK
The cat
there,
outfit, how
and
you
we
get it,
closer
it's,
to
Battle
that top
Pass skin.
15 threshold. Now, if you are
Previous
unfamiliar
season.
with the point format, place
Can't
of
get it
points,
anymore.
10 total cumulative. There it is. 11
Wow.
through 15th is 3.6 through 10th.
All the
Gets you
4
an
people
additional
you
2
know.
for 5 total.
I might
Second
more like
through
know
fifth,
us and I know who
another
they
2
are.
for 7 total.
And
then
they
the
might know that
Victory
I
Royale
exist.
duo takes you away with 10.
Graphics team, that was brilliantly done. Lunch is on me. It's in the back. There you go, guys. Enjoy it.
Ow,
But
ow,
no, for
ow,
real.
ow,
Meppy
ow.
now
Storm
pushing
is taking
forward,
for
has his zone
how
in his
much
back.
damage?
A rip to
I think
go
like 8,
used.
10.
Will
Don't
not
even
be
know.
able to take that one. Also,
hurts.
launch pad just got dropped just behind. Not getting able to take that one either. Ooh. Does
We'll take
spin
that
around.
one.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and at least take the shot. And no
Wait,
knock,
didn't he
though,
deal
as of
200
yet.
damage? I thought I
Meppy
saw it
continue to
too.
kind of build towards the back.
my
Only
God, he has
30 total
200
builds
mats
remaining.
left.
And this is the downside to not having any of those movement items.
Yeah, and the knock
not
did
so
end up
good.
just getting converted right there, just didn't pop up.
We do
Did
have
get-
in
yeah,
here.
did get
A
couple
lot
the
of
shields
balls
take
jumping
coming over
around,
from that
obviously.
siphon, so
200
did convert
WTF.
on that Elam,
I didn't
as
see
now
that he
we're
got
into
a
the
kill.
top 20, and a lot of ballers left. This is the most
That's
ballers
why I got very
think we've
confused.
seen towards the end game. Europe, generally,
Sorry, I
particular
didn't see-
duos,
I didn't see
doesn't
it.
really allow players to have those rotations, but because we are over in that southwest corner of the map, a lot denser, a lot
And
more
he
ballers spawn
lives.
in that
Sherman's
area,
close
so
is
not
alone as well.
atypical to see them if a circle's over in this area.
Yep. It's a great way to